Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This is the channel where an ordinary dude does ordinary things. Last episode we made our way to the footsteps of Rito Village, stopping right here at the Lucky Clover Gazette. It looks like a stable, but apparently it's a place of media operations. Let's talk to the facilitators. Pen!
Shh! Tracy, our editor here is getting ready for our big Princess Zelda investigation. You'll hear about our newspaper, right? Then you can talk to me too. I'm next in charge. Oh, wait a moment, it's you! I gotta say, you did a good job getting out here to find us. It's quite a hike from Lookout Landing when you haven't got wings, but here you are. Was it easy to find the place?
Well, kind of. There were a bunch of demons in between here and there, but, you know, I got a sword, and I guess that solves a lot of problems.
Some folks pass by without a second look. After all, it was a stable until Tracy cheated the previous owner out of it. Oh, but you don't miss a thing, do you? Not bad at all. I assume you came for the job? You went to work for the newspaper, right? I'll vouch for you with Tracy. Just picture it, traveling the world as a reporter, shining light on the truth. We'll be partners out there.
Hey, quiet! Don't you listen, Pen? I told you I was busy, but you keep bothering me. And another thing, I bought this place from the owner after we came to a fair, mutually beneficial agreement. Could you stop telling people I cheated him out of it?
Sorry, Tracy, but there's a new applicant for a reporter job I wanted you to know.
New applicant? Oh, hello. Hang on. You look like... Hey, sorry, Pen. Could you give me and this guy a second here?
Sure thing, Tracy. I'll be outside. Okay, I'll just dust off my feathers here.
All right. How about you give me the whole story, Link? I'm the editor of the Lucky Clover Gazette here, if you couldn't tell. I recognized you right away, despite what you're wearing. Don't worry, Pura asked us for help digging into what's happened to Princess Zelda. Now, tell me everything. What exactly brought you here?
Well, I'm here to investigate regional phenomena, I guess.
So that's why she asked you to investigate places seriously impacted by the upheaval. Well, coming here was a great call. What I mean is we're getting tips from all over Hyrule. So many, in fact, that it's been hard to keep up. And among those tips, we've been hearing about someone who looks like the princess appearing in all sorts of places.
Is that what we saw over by the castle? Okay.
I was about to assign Pen to chase these leads, but he could use a partner. I won't tell Pen who you are. It's better if no one knows you're involved. What do you say? Think you could work with him as we investigate? Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do this for free, though. That'd be nice. Wait just a second. I'm going to get you a little incentive from the back. Here we go. Goodness me, it's
clothing. Fancy that.
The full set of froggy armor. With that on, it's easy to cling to wet surfaces. No slipping. You'll work with Pen to chase down all these news stories, and then I'll give you this armor, piece by piece, all yours.
Ma!
It's a pretty good deal there, Link. Anyway, that's my offer. Hey! Pen, you can come back in.
Oh, goodness, thank you. It's getting rather cold out there.
Starting now, this guy's your partner.
Well, if our editor here says you're in, then it looks like I had you sized up right. Tracy knows how to pick them.
All right, you two, here's what you're going to do. Visit every stable for leads. Pen, you'll head this all up. Stables bring in people, and people bring details, and details are what we need. Now get me some news.
Well, all in good time, Tracy. I'm in a bit of a different mission here, but look at these. The froggy armor. It's, we're moving around a lot here. There we go. Let's just get a good look at the helmet. There is kind of a froggy-looking face on it. Cool. Well, that'll be helpful whenever we come across rain. Who are you?
I guess it's time to collect some wood. No kindling shortcuts. My Hylian pinecone mishap taught me that. Gotta do the work and chop down the trees. Oh, welcome. This is Rito's stable. Well, no, it's not. It's the Lucky Clover Gazette. I'm sorry. Old habits die hard. Harder than stables do, clearly. I'll just do our job, so if you have business with the Lucky Clover Gazette, please ask somebody inside. Hylian pinecones? And perhaps due to the abnormal weather, there's been an explosive increase in Hylian pinecones. They're very oily on the inside and burn really well. Not too dissimilar from myself, really. Too well, in fact. I tried tossing one onto the fire for kindling, and it went up so violently it created a whirlwind. Which in turn sent all of the freshly printed newspapers flying far, far away. I'm supposed to be helping the Lucky Clover Gazette, and that was very much the opposite of help. Oh, well, if you find a Hylian pine cone on your own, whatever you do, don't throw it in a fire.
Well, I mean, it's funny you say that. Right, and ordinarily if someone's to warn me of a certain happening and it being dangerous and that I should, you know, refrain, my natural curiosity is too much. Oh, God, hot. Okay, cool, let's ride this baby. Very good. That's actually quite the gust, indeed, and that's going to help us get a little bit of a head start, modestly, on our way over to Rito Village, except not all that much. It looks like the bridge right here is out. The bridge is busted.
Let me guess, you have business in Rito Village as well. Well, sorry to disappoint you, but the bridge is down. There's no way across. Since the newspaper ran an article about the Rito food shortage, supply shipments have started to arrive, which is great. But with no bridge, there's no way to transport the goods into the Rito. I'm at my wit's end here. And since the sun is refusing to show its face, it's cold. I might throw another Hylian pine cone on the fire. These things burn hot. Last time I stoked the fire with one, it caused a giant gust of wind.
All right, well, it looks like people here are just tossing pine cones into fires, and I'm probably gonna have to do the same thing. It would seem that doing it here is probably a better bet because then maybe we can ride our paraglider over, but let's check the sign first. Wingless visitors cross at your own peril. It is quite a chasm. Okay, well, we have one more pine cone left. Presumably we'd be able to get some more out of the surrounding trees, but we'll just use this one.
Yeah.
Boom! Goodness gracious, me burning fire. Me burning fire, feeling hot, hot, hot. Burning alive all of the people we come into contact with. Link, you're such... Ooh. Slips. Oh, that's not ideal. Oh, that's... not ideal at all. We're gonna die. Let's hop down real quick and go over here. Oh, we're gonna have to climb up and resituate ourselves. I thought for certain that would work. And maybe it should have worked and I just didn't do it properly, but either which way, we're out of friggin' pine cones, dude. However, we do have some other things, don't we? Let's see what we can do with the Zonai devices. We got a flame emitter. We could like burn the people again, except without a pine cone. A portable pot, we could cook something. We can wing. That's probably our best bet in conjunction with the fans as well. And we do have auto build. I suppose we could craft up something with rockets and just take that over. But I'm gonna do the winged one first so that we can save some of our zonite. Okay, you get out of here. Go away. Thank you. All right, very good. Link, long-standing history of desecrating signage. That habit does not stop here. Oh, you can't take that out here. Oh, it's illegal. Who are you to say what I can't and cannot whip out in public, all right? Goodness gracious, it's just a wing. Maybe we can do it over here. Where are we at? Zonai devices, we've got 9 of them, which is actually a good amount. No, don't you go tumbling down the cliff there, buddy. I don't know what you were thinking. That was a far cry from where I intended to place you. That should be good. And then maybe we should do 2 of these. Yeah, just like that, on top of each other. I like it. Except not right now. We need you to sit on the tail feather here of this wing. Not on each other. Thank you very much. I understand it. Birds of a feather flock together. Fans of a man's attached hands or something. Let's get this so it can be at least mostly symmetrical. We need the wing to settle a little bit. That's mostly symmetrical, maybe completely symmetrical, and I can't tell either which way. We're gonna have to do this very carefully. So up high, beautiful. Let's start this in time to recall all the way up. Come on, buddy, we're running out of juice. Now let's go. Oh, Jiminy Christmas, that's not gonna work as well either. Wow. 1, 2, oh, 1, 2. Oh, God, we need the froggy armor! How are we gonna ever do this without the froggy armor? All right, ginormous friggin' problems require ginormous friggin' solutions. And by ginormous problems, I mean ginormous freaking gaps and solutions. A bridge. I hope to goodness it's long enough. It looks like it is because we're getting caught on things off yonder. Can we even... I'm gonna probably rotate this in a way that makes it up. There we go. That might be a little bit much. Now forward. Boom. There we are. And it's too wide, so it looks like we even have room to stretch out and nearly trip and plummet to our death. Not today, Link, all right? We'll save that for, I don't know, maybe tomorrow? All the ponds are frozen, which I guess that isn't wholly surprising given the current climate, but it's a far cry from what I remember the ascent to Rito Village looking like. Now, Rito Village was a place that I went to last in Breath of the Wild, but here in Tears of the Kingdom, it's the first village, or first, I guess, municipality, the first sub-kingdom that we're headed to. What is this? What is this? What is that? Is that a chest? It looks like a chest, kind of. Get out of the snow, Poopy! What are you doing? You're too precious to be existing in there. Hopefully my goodies aren't frozen. Arrows. I mean, if the arrows were frozen, I guess that wouldn't be too bad. Looks like there's a pine cone up here. Very good. Now we can create more ruckus. If we find any more fireplaces, that is, or burning open flames. Should we have brought the bridge with us? I'm starting to wonder. Hopefully not, but I guess if we do need it, we can always go back and get it, because I don't think we've gone far enough for it to despawn. It looks like we don't need it. We're here. What we do need is something to thaw this out, because this is a peculiar looking cube. We don't have anything. Well, hold on. We do have some things, because we have a sword, yes, but we also have a flame emitter. Take that baby out and fuse this. Let's put that on our sword here. Now we can do this efficiently. I guess maybe not super efficiently, but either which way we can thaw out what is a chest. Excellent. So that was well worth our time, I'd have to say. Yeah, absolutely. 50 rupees in like 3 seconds? My goodness freaking gracious. That's like 10,000 rupees an hour. If only we had something that would keep us busy for an hour, then we'd be financially well off for the rest of the Let's Play. Unfortunately, that's not the case, and we will continue to spend all of our money on armor and presumably arrows as we come across it. Where do we even stand with money? 476. I guess we're not doing too bad, but we could perhaps spend some of it here if they've got a clothing shop. Goodness gracious. At least we've got pants for this. Where is everyone? There's no one about. Did the Ritos all up and leave? Have they gone south for the winter? Or are they, you know, somewhere in Laurelin with the pirates, perhaps? Ooh, hello. Tis a goddess statue. I don't think I have enough to pray to you properly. Oh, I do. Hot diggity dog. Give me that heart container, girl. I need that heart container. I got 4 heart containers. I've been getting one hit by Chews. I've been getting one hit by Octoroks, Bokoblins, the whole kit, cat, and caboodle. Now, it'll take 2 hits to kill me, which is marginally more. Twice as much, actually, so that's A-okay with me. And I'll probably put the next upgrade we get into heart containers as well. We're halfway there. So it's coming quickly, presumably. In Breath of the Wild, there was a shrine here, so we'll have to see if there is one. What do these children have to say?
You got here just in time, mister.
We're about to practice our song.
It's called the Song of the Stormwind Arc. We're going to sing it together to save our village from the upheaval. Are you going to listen to our song, mister?
Let's hear it.
Yay, we love an audience. We'll give our best for you. Everyone ready? And 1, and 2.
And once a god fell from heaven, stilling the Hebrew winds. The heavens grew lifeless, just as the earth thinned. With the world in upheaval, we pledged to the Lord a line of ships soaring, built as a passage skyward. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. Its winds brought us new life, thanks to its great divine spark.
You know, the song's about the Ark that saved Rito Village a long, long time ago. Something bad happened then, just like it's happening now.
Hey, that's Stormwind Arc. Is it really real? I'd be so happy if it was.
It definitely is. Papa told me it's always watching over us, high in the sky.
It's up there somewhere? Is it that giant acorn?
We sure could use its help with this awful blizzard. Most of the adults aren't around anymore because of the weird weather.
The adults just left? Like, see you later, kids. You guys are small. You can hide in the holes or something.
Well, if we don't have the Ark, we don't have the adults. It's up to us kids to take care of the village. Practice is over for today, Genly. You're in charge of food. And Molly, we'll need you to make arrows. Yeah. We've all got jobs to do, so let's do them.
Yeah.
Kid power!
Wow. This is kind of sad. Let's follow Molly for a moment. Molly's in charge of going that direction, so we're not following her too long. What's over here? Someone is sighing. Oh
no, I did it again. The beds are too soft and inviting.
Oh, a customer. Who's sleeping? I wasn't sleeping, not me. Welcome to the Swallow's Roost Inn. We don't have any other guests at the moment, so rest easy and rest well. A regular bed is 20, and the silky soft Rito down bed is 50. Okay, sorry, I can't patronize you right now, all right? I'm not necessarily super well off financially, and I'm also super well off health-wise, which is presumably what resting would take care of for me. Hey-oh, here's a place to spend some money, though. What is that? Oil jar, a mild oil extracted from plant seeds. It's very versatile in cooking and can coax flavors from ingredients used in many dishes. Also good for adding fuel to the fire. What if we combined that with, a couple pine cones? We'd have ourselves a regular 4th of July celebration. Slippery Falcon. So I'll take a couple jars of oil. But really what I was trying to do here was take your arrows. Okay, I guess I'll accidentally buy all 3 of them. Never mind. You're tricking me into this. Some salesman you are. Goodness gracious, it's astounding. Take all the arrows gladly. Looks like some butter and some sugar, but I'm not particularly concerned with that. We got a book here. It looks like a collection of the Slippery Falcon's recommended recipes. Hot buttered apple, nut cake, and fish pie. Hot buttered apple sounds pretty good. I'm gonna get goat butter, an apple, and that's it. Okay, cool. I mean, and add a spicy pepper, and that'll help some cold resistance. But I don't know about just buttering an apple. Maybe. I mean, I do like some buttery, apple-crusted pies. Snowquil tunic looks ideal, but unfortunately, we do not have the money for it. Can we sell you some gems here, Keel? What is this place? No, I'm here to sell. Do we have any gems left? We've got a few, actually. We've got 8 opals. Wow. Yeah, let's sell all but 1, just because that's, my MO. And we'll do the same thing with the rubies, which will be 2 of them, and that will be enough to get us some piece of armor. That's 810. Okay, so let's evaluate what these do for us. Obviously, they do, the defense, but is it better than what we have? So the pants are better than what we have, and they also offer cold resistance, but they're the one piece of clothing we cannot afford. Now, as much as I love this hideous miner's mask, I'm gonna swap it out for the Snowquil Headdress. Link's got a beautiful face, all right? It deserves to be out gracing the world around it. Look at this boy. Look at his rosy cheeks. His complexion is astounding. Anyways, he can also probably do with the sun exposure because we spent the greater part of the last month in the depths, and ever since we've been out of the depths, well, he's just been rocking that headgear. So this is a shrine down here. Let's do this so that we have a warp for us to come back here. The Gatakis Shrine, Tabantha Frontier. Let's hop in. Gatakis, I gotta kiss my weakness goodbye because I'm about to get another light orb and it's gonna help me get partially closer to another heart container. Yeah, you see what I did there? It's pretty clever, pretty subtle, right? Yeah, I'm chock full of them. All right, looks like it's Ride the Winds. We're breaking wind today. Very good, just like every other day. Presumably this is just... Huzzah! Whee! My God, we've cracked the code. Amazing. Now, ooh, Jiminy Christmas, what is this? Friggin' Mission Impossible. Dun 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 dun. Ba-na-na-na-na-na, indeed, thank you. Any secrets that we missed, perhaps? Any chests for Link? Nope, the only chest resides on his torso. Very good. Oh, goodness me, excuse me. I didn't mean to light the place on fire. What do we have here? Let's land on this guy. Because presumably, well, we could come up, right? Because there's wind, so let's just drop all the way down. Nearly all the way down. Ooh! Ooh, we done crackled the smackled. Oh, it's crackling. We are breaking the ice! Ha ha! Do you want to go out or in? I can't tell. Well, we don't want to do that because that's gonna break our femur. If we land outside of this, would we even be able to do anything else? Clearly we need to get in there, but there's gotta be a chest in here somewhere. Hopping down. Oh, hello, I hear demons. I hear people that are upset with me. I see them? Oh, well, I can't see. There we go. Now I can see the whites of your eyes, or the red of your eyes. Either which way, the same effect. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Fight once more and they keep ever coming. Down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, I broke my bow. I broke their face, which is probably... Woo, hello. You're a saucy fella. You know what we do to saucy fellas in my hometown? We ask them to leave. And I need a bow in order to do that for you. So give me just one moment. There we are. And you're housing the chest. You're hiding the chest that I crave. What's inside? Something delectable, perhaps? Survey says a strong construct bow for Captain Construct. Besides being fireproof, it's strengthened to allow for more powerful shots. Very cool. Where does that stand in our hierarchy? Almost last. The Demon King's bow just got stronger too. I didn't realize that because we gained a heart container. So it's double whatever our heart containers are at the time. Looks like we need to go over there. In this little opening here. Just cutting cords, pulling cords, and up we go. We got the stamina to boot. Look at this. Oop, a little high there. Boom shakalaka. Examine. We did it. We did it. Very good. That was a relatively quick shrine. Judging from my very limited experience here thus far, we've only done about a dozen shrines. By and large, most of them are pretty quick. I think I've come across 2, maybe 3 that have taken more than 15 minutes. And I don't, I guess, have any significant opinions on that, right? Like, some people might say, oh, that's not, that's not deep enough, that's not long enough, they don't count as dungeons. And to that I'd say, sure, they don't count as dungeons, but I think they're very palatable and enjoyable little segments of dungeon-like experiences. Because something that I've always really enjoyed about Zelda games are, yes, the dungeons, but more specifically, the puzzles inside of them, right? And if you break that up into whatever there is, like presumably close to 100, if not more of these throughout the overall game itself, well, that's like, man, that's like 10 dungeons, or the equivalent of it. Now, speaking of dungeons, Speckling a Declan, oh, I thought this was a cavern. It's just a Korok, right? Ya freaking ha ha ha. Yes, it is. Hello, buddy. Can you tell me where Hestu's at? Where's Hestu? Where is Hestu? Yeah, that's what I thought. You don't like talking? Well, I don't like holding rocks. Oh, just kidding. Please be nice to people, especially when they're smaller than you and you bash them with rocks. It's not necessarily something that's going to go over very well with them or the authorities, or really even your own conscience if you're halfway decent. Looks like there's another chest in an icy container here. Good thing we have this fella. Beautiful. What secrets do you hold? Opal. Very good. Very good. We just spent a bunch of money, so that's going to be helpful in replenishing that. Now, these little icicles, little chunks of ice, you can use as fusers, but they don't last very long. They do launch little, like, ice-themed or attacks, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's going to be very helpful in an area like this where everything is icy, right? Presumably the enemies will also be icy, and as an icy enemy, you're not necessarily going to be susceptible to icy maneuvers. Fire? Hot dog, absolutely. Speaking of which, can we melt all the snow? It'd be very cool if we could. It'd be very neighborly. It'd be very kind of Link. And goodness gracious, don't we know Link is just chock full of kindness. But apparently we're going to have to reserve his kindness for another avenue in helping the Rito Village. I'm gonna have to adventure throughout the course of this place. How are we doing on foods? Pretty solid, actually. Goodness gracious, look at that. That's a rare occurrence. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to go up and talk to what I presume to be as the leader of Rito Village. But we're gonna do that next time. So thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. And with that said, I'll see you tomorrow.